All right, so we will start with EA. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm on the daily. We'll look for the key levels. You got a zone here. Currently, or if you're, let me do it like no, I'm gonna do it just like I was doing it. Just, you have a key level here, right? Um, so price went below and pulled back. It's in an order block. Were you selling or buying, Kai?
Hold on 1 second. I think I was selling it. Yes, I'm sorry. I was selling it.
You were selling? Okay. Okay, so price was selling. So, oh, wait a minute, hold on. So on yesterday, price was buying. So it bought yesterday, it bought on Wednesday. So on Wednesday and Thursday, it was buying. So let's go to the 4-hour. So if we go to the 4-hour and let's take all of this week out. Thursday, Monday. Okay. So before market open on Tuesday, we had this zone here, and then we had, and I'm just marking up the current high and low, right? On the 4-hour. So we had this low, and then we had these highs right here. So let's go down to the 1-hour. So, come Tuesday, because it was in between the zone, you're waiting for it to either break out, pull back and sell down, or push up, maybe give you confirmation to sell from this zone to this zone, or vice versa, right? So if we lay this out, so you do nothing until it gets to the zone. So we have a zone here, it's in the zone. You see that it has broken this low. It has broken that low. So now that it has broken that low, let me go back to the 4 hours so I can look at a better. So we have a so okay, so we're looking, we have an order block here, so price may bounce here, push back up, and maybe push back down. But then we have the key level, which is right here. Okay. So now let's go back to the 1-hour. So price gave a pretty much a breakout of the zone. And it rolled back in. And it's okay. So it gave a little bearish order block right here in the zone. Right. So Now, what you have to remember is we had an order block right here, and then we had another key level right here. So you know what I say. I would have taken this order block. I would have taken this down to, my guess is it's going down to here, but let's see how it plays out. Because it's selling, then we want to sell. So okay, let me do it this way. Okay, it stopped us out. So that would have been a lost trade, or if you hedged, or if you did it in your personal account and hedged it. But so price is back in the zone, and I would have said don't trade it because we had a bearish order block here. We had another bearish order block here, and then we had a bullish order block here. So of course I would have said I would have been looking for sales, period. Just that's what I would have been looking for. But let's see how it plays out. Okay, so it's back up towards this zone in an order block. Zoom. Let me zoom in a little bit because I can't see. Okay, so it broke these highs. We have a expansion move. It broke the highs. What is this? EA? I don't like EA. You have an order block here, which has already been tapped into. So now right here, I would have been looking for, what I would like to see is this push up and then pull back into this order block. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's what we are? Oh, we're here. That's it. Why does it look different? Can I look at it differently? Oh, okay, we're here. All right, well, this is where we are. This is where the day ended. So, you know how like I said, I like to see it push out and then pull back and then give me an order block. I guess this would have been the order, like once this trade was lost, this would have been the order block where it gave me an order block back in the zone. It pushed out and then it pulled back to these order blocks. So this would have been from zone to zone, from this zone to this zone. I would have lost this trade on the mere fact that it was bearish. It gave no, it did give a bullish order block right here. But once price got here and was breaking these lows, I would have been looking for sales, for more sales. So I would have lost that. But we said it was on, what day was it? Wednesday and Thursday, it started buying up. So what made you get in the sell, Kai?
I got in, if you zoom in, let me zoom in. I got in, I believe it was right there. Okay, so up a little bit more. You see that order block right there?
Right. Right
Yeah,
here?
I got it for a sale after it had broke that green candle. See where the green
Right
candle down a little bit further to the right,
here?
to the right.
To the right.
The green candle right there to the right.
To the right. Right
Right there,
here?
right there.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I got in after that broke and then pulled back and then
Oh,
it sold out.
okay. So if you so based on market structure, okay, from zone to zone. So one, you were in the middle.
Middle. I know. I was in the middle. I said, you know what? I shouldn't take this,
But because it was in this zone, it had broken this high, right? It was
yeah.
in, it already came to this low where this is tapped a couple of times. It broke structure because this was a swing right here. It broke structure. So you should have been looking for the pullback, which it tapped into this order block to the, if you're going to trade the middle, because this is how you stack, right? Like once you get out the zone and you're in the middle and you start stacking, this would have been the order block because this is the only order block that wasn't mitigated, right? So that would have been the order block I chose to go to the top. At least to right there. That would have been 113 pips.
Got it.
And
Okay.
if you were watching it, because this happened at 7 in the morning, 8. If you were watching it instead of setting a TP, I always just set a TP. This 1 hour was bullish. This 8 o'clock hour was bullish. This 9 o'clock hour was bullish. So once you got this 10 o'clock candle, I still probably wouldn't have gotten out, but once price started breaking, like pulling back, I probably would have gotten out. Or you could have moved your stop loss. Like once you got this red candle, you could have moved your stop loss at least to the top of the zone.
Mhm.
And then once it pushed up and then it started doing, like I just would have been moving my stop loss real tight. So yeah, you could have gotten a little more than 113 pips if you were watching it, like 150 pips. So yeah, zone to zone, zone to zone. And then you say EJ, UJ.
UJ, yeah.
And I'm
I don't
gonna,
want to look at you, Jay.
you don't want to look at it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Man, you Jay. I don't even know. Oh, Lord.
Close your eyes. Did you mark up? Well, like I said, I haven't marked this markup was from a long time ago because I haven't put the lines in for a few weeks, but it went from zone to zone, zone to zone. I got
Oh, you remember I showed you that one. I got in that one at the right there, at the
right
very
here
bottom. I got in right there. Monday night going into Tuesday morning.
for a buy,
I caught it. I catbird.
and then you got out, and then you got out too early.
I got out way too early. That thing sold for like 200 pips, and I got out after 60.
So if you had caught it right at the order block, you'd have had
Exactly.
around 293 pips.
Yeah, now you know why I'm upset.
Sorry. Close your eyes real quick. Look, close them real quick. So, UJ, let me see what the dollar is doing. And let me remove all these lines. So I would say if we marked up the daily, we have the low here. And then we have this current. We're gonna mark up this as the high right now. It's okay. So come next week. Let me see what the weekly gave. Okay. So come next week. This is probably going to pull back into this zone and possibly buy up maybe. Broke the highs, broke this high. So let's go back to the daily. So yeah, so I would definitely come next week. I would be looking to see what it's going to do from this zone. If it's going to break out this zone, then I would be looking for price to, let me find that. I don't see like a clear level of support and resistance anywhere. There's a little imbalance up in here, right here. So maybe price will come. Let me look at the Dixie. Let me see what the dollar's doing. The price. There we go. This key level here. Price is sitting right on it. So it's 50-50. It's a price may this is the current monthly candle. So we don't know if price is going to push up. It's in an order block. It's within a monthly order block right now. So price may push up to, may start pushing up this way. It doesn't have a barely has a wick at the bottom, so price could come back and push up. Like it can do a lot within the month, right? But it is on a very strong key level right now. So let's look at the weekly. The weekly, we have a bullish order block. Well, why is this candle still going? What time is it? Okay. Okay, so it's a weekly order block on a Dixie, right? So based on the weekly order block, because it tapped into this order block, gave us an order block. Price is either going to pull back and push up to this zone here, or can start selling and give us another bearish order block. So, right, so we don't know what it's going to do. So with that being said, if the dollar has a weekly bullish order block, that means UJ is going to be, we're assuming that UJ is going to likely pull back the way that Dixie is going to pull back and push to the top side. So that's what we're looking for next week. A pullback for a continuation of a buy.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So every week when we look for the weekly order block,
Mm-hmm.
we're assuming this, like for this one in per se, we're assuming on market open Sunday, between Sunday and I guess Tuesday, for it to sell back down to that order block and then buy up.
That we're going to get a pullback and then push up. Yeah, that's what we're assuming, right? So, but if we're looking, if I look at this on a 4-hour, if I look at this from a 4-hour, for me, it has now it wicked past this order block. If I look at it from a 1 hour, it's going to be a breaker structure, right? So, so it appears that it has already started pulling back. You see, it's in the zone. It has already started breaking levels of structure. It violated this order block on the 1 hour. It violated this order block. So, and it has already started pulling back, maybe to fill this imbalance, or maybe this 1 hour order block that ended today, bearish order block, is the order block for the move down.
That's the one I entered on.
On this bearish order block?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, because you know, it doesn't have to come up because we're expecting it to be bullish. So the sell down is currently the counter. Well, let me
Sell
just
before the buy.
the sell before the buy, right? So it may not come and fill all the imbalance or come and touch the institutional candle or the last bullish candle before the sell back down. It may not go all the way back up there, right? So, and even if I fibbed and see it came back to the 50%, right? That just may be the move for now. So price may continue going down to the negative 27, which is an order block. And then another order block here. It might continue down to the 618. So I'm going to put the negative 27 here. And I'm going to put the 618 here. And it may even come down here to this order block right here, which is on a 1 hour time frame, a level of support and resistance, right? So it may come down to here and then start pushing back up to, and then start pushing back up to, let's go to the weekly. So yeah, I marked that right. So I marked from the low right here to the high. So this may come back down to here or here, maybe even here, because this was the level of support and resistance that I marked up on the 1 hour, and then start pushing up to the negative 27. Or even the 618.
I got it at like right at 142,850. Somewhere in that area.
142. $142,850.
Yeah.
That's what you got in?
No, that's why I got it selling down to.
Oh, yeah, you have it. So you have it at the top of the wick. So this was the initial zone that I marked up. This was the second. This is, yes. If you're gonna, I would definitely set an alert at the top of the wick. Like I said, it may even come down here to the level of support and resistance, to the 1 hour level of support and resistance. It may even just come down to this one, to then again push up. Now the complete move up, I marked it. So we had a 50%, 618. It's 78. It may come back to the 78. It could come down a little further. There we go. So yeah.
If you get your confirmation, it would be safe to get in that sale Sunday evening, right? Market open.
If you get the confirmation, so well, that is
Because
true.
I don't look like it's a confirmation. I'm not about to let them get by me.
Well, it looked like it's already starting to sell with this impulse move right here. It looked like it's already starting to sell. Then you have this 1 hour, like we say, ended the day with a 1 hour bearish order block. So this might be the move, but of course, you know, you don't want to hop in at market open because then the spread is going to be crazy. But and this could come up a little bit. Like this could tap here. Let me just make that pink real quick. This could tap here and then start selling, which is what 145.056. So it could push back to here and then start selling some more.
Okay, thanks. Now my phone died. I got clicked off.
Huh?
I said thanks. That my phone had died. It just came back on. I'm glad I
Oh.
put that part.
So yeah, it could this could push down a little bit, maybe do a double bottom right here and push back up and then sell back down. And from, let's see, from here to here, which was there's 180 pips. From here to here, which is at the top of the weekly order block, is 218. And then from here to the there's 256. If it pulls all the way back, or what did I say the negative the 78. So the 78 is here. The 88, if it pulls back to this zone, almost the 88, there is a bullish order block right there. So it could pull back to the 88 before pushing back up, but which would be, that's almost a 400 pip move. So yeah, come next week, I would definitely be looking for the pullback for the continuation to the top side. And let me see. Let's see something. So yeah, it can come all the way back down here, somewhere up in here. Yep. So that's you, Jay. So let me see who's on the call. Terry, Kai, Alicia, Rogia, Summer, hit that. I think all y'all are a little more advanced than beginners, but I was gonna say to the beginners, if you're not confident in trading the sell down, set an alert at one of these zones and then wait for the buy up, since it broke structure, right? So now we're looking for buys. You don't have to sell it down. Just set an alert, wait for something to happen, or wait for structure to start breaking to then buy it up to the negative 27. That was for a beginner. Y'all are not beginners. Y'all are not really
Yeah, 'cause
beginners.
I'm definitely getting in that sale. They owe me.
Look, don't be revenge trading. That's 500 pips. If it pulls back to retest this break here, from here to here is here to the negative 27 is 500 pips. So that should be a nice little move next week.
And Kim, you put the
Huh?
fib from that green wiggle at the bottom, right?
From here, yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
And that would be based on, I know Todd normally just fibs the weekly candle, but I fib this, I like to do this, I fib the order block itself, the swing low and then the swing high, because this would be the swing low. Because even if you did here, your stop loss would still have to be below this swing low. So yeah, I fib the order block itself, meaning the two candles. So you're in the zone. We in the zone.
That'd be a lot of pips if it sell down and buy back up all next week, huh?
Uh-huh. So it may sell down a couple of days. And I don't know if it would I don't know if it will buy all the way to the negative 27. Unless there's some news that's gonna project it up that way. But it's possible. Yeah, this may take a couple of days, and then this may take a few more days. I don't know if it'll get all the way to the negative 27 by the end of the week, but that would be a nice little move. So, any other pair?
Okay, one more question. The only reason why I asked that was because, like, I was just Elfie was talking about going back to the weekly buyers on the ICT. So I was the only reason why I asked that. I was saying, so if it was sale, like she said, for the London, for the opening market where it closed, however they do that, I understand it, but I can't probably word it correctly. But
Wait a minute, say that again. Why would they do what now?
like the so far as the ICT thing, how they do it, the market open on Sunday and then the New York session
Oh, the Sunday, Monday open?
Monday thing, right?
Now you say, why would they do what now?
So based on the video,
Mm-hmm.
it was saying between Sunday and Monday, that'll pretty much give you where the market is going to go for that week. So
Yes.
I'm asking
On the one,
if it makes. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, I was gonna say, so on the 1 hour, when the market opens, the market is gonna open. The Sunday open is gonna be right here, right? So we already know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we just don't know where the Monday midnight is going to open. So once you get that, so if price, say Monday open is down here. So if price comes below these two lines, Sunday, Monday open, then we already know we're looking for this pullback imbalance. Here's your imbalance right here, right? So instead of putting your zone here, if you wanted to put it at the imbalance, you can put it at the imbalance to then sell down. Now, if the market, if the Sunday, this is the Sunday, we just don't know what the Monday is going to be, and it's above, then we're looking at a pullback. There's no imbalance here unless it pulls back to this imbalance here and then start buying up. That's the only thing I can see. So we won't know until at least Monday midnight, or, Monday after midnight, because we already know what the Sunday open is going to be. Sunday open is going to be right here.
And then after Monday midnight, that would be the bias for the rest of the week.
So if it's below the zone, the Sunday, Monday open, we know that it's going to pull back to imbalance
Mm-hmm.
to then start selling for the rest of the week. Yes.
So that means that buy that we're looking for will probably take place the week after next.
And that's possible. Yes.
Okay, that's all I was thinking. Because like I know in the videos he was saying, if you wait till Monday midnight close, that should be the bias for the whole week.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked as far as the bias.
I do know. I don't know the whole. I only know what Ish has shown, right? I'm not a ICT subscriber, but but just because it's just too much for me. It's too much. I need something super simple, like zone to zone. That's how simple it is for me, right? But I do understand. Baba he trying to get me there. Okay, he's trying to get me there. But I do know that based off the strategy, and although the bias is for the sell for the rest of the week, anything can happen, like we know that Monday and Tuesday price is going to go one way, and then it'll start Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to start going another way, right? So maybe on Monday after midnight, once it gives the bias, like Monday and Tuesday might go up to tap into this imbalance. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it might just be going down. So, like I said, we won't know until after Monday midnight. So,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I plan on getting in Sunday night sometime.
I know you are. Can you just wait to the look? Can you at least set a limit or something at the imbalance? So
Hold on.
for myself, if I were trading them,
set the sale up there. That's what you're saying?
so I was gonna say, if I were trading this, because I know if the bias is for the sell, and price is going to come back into the imbalance. Here's the imbalance right here, right? So here's the imbalance right here between that zone and that zone.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm always looking at the last up move before the down move. This was the last up move for the down move before the down move for me. So I may put a little limit here at a smaller lot size, and then I might set a limit here at a bigger lot size.
Okay.
And if you have hopped on any of Nawaf's calls, the one thing I've learned from him is that this candle doesn't have a wick, right? So price may come up here to compensate for the wick that this candle does not have. So I would definitely put my entry here. And that's because this is the last up candle before the down move. And it may not be a huge wick, right? And as you can see, even if I just did 20 pips, which is my go-to for a currency pair, 20 pips, then I would just compensate for those 20 pips and then set my TP or trail my stop to one of these zones.
Okay, now don't beat me up. But
So
what's the
it's,
purpose? So it
huh?
has to have. I say don't beat me up for asking too many questions. But what about what's the purpose of it? It has to have a wick on that candle. Is what you're saying?
So is he not on here? I don't think he's on here. He's probably, is it morning time for him?
I think it's still early because he usually mark up around 9:40.
9, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna if he hops on tonight, I'm gonna hop on and I'll ask him.
Okay.
I'll ask him. But that's one of the things that I've learned from him on his calls. That if a candle doesn't have wick, you can best believe price is gonna come up to compensate for the wick that's missing on these candles. So I would definitely, like I said, I would set a entry here. And of course, the stop loss is going to be a little bigger because you want it to be up here somewhere. Which means the risk to reward ratio is going to be smaller. So 9% compared to 4%. I mean, either is good, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All of it look good to me.
Uh-huh. Or 11% to 5%. But I would definitely so I would definitely, because the stop loss is going to be bigger, I would definitely make this entry up a little smaller lot size and then make this one a little bigger lot size. But that's all contingent on the bias after Monday midnight.
Okay. But just to let you know, I wasn't gonna jump right in soon as market open. I was waiting to
You're gonna give it 5 minutes. I know.
about 2 hours just to see if it stays like on my chart. Right now is right. The EMAs are right along with that sell candle. So I probably will wait to get another bear.
It's at a sell right here.
Yeah, the EMAs are right above that.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I say, okay, after the first hour of market open, if I get another bearish candle, that's probably I'll be like, yeah, I'm getting that.
But don't forget now, it's got to come back up. It's gonna come back up now. And even if it like I said, even if it comes here, and pushes back, it could come back up here, wick these areas, and then start selling back down.
Okay.
So I would say wait for, I mean, you can get in whenever you want, but I would definitely say wait for the midnight open to see what the bias is.
That is 65th though. That's all I'm gonna say. That is 65th. If it goes
What?
down all the way to that zone, From right there all the way down. That's 60
Right.
pips.
But it's gonna come back up.
I can get out and then look for that entry again.
Oh
Get them
my,
60 pips,
Lord.
then wait.
You gonna lose with me.
start calling you Todd.
Listen, I don't know. I don't like letting nothing get by. The market done took a lot of my money. I want it all back.
I'm gonna start calling you Todd. TODD.
You call me TJ, Todd Jr.
Todd Jr. So yeah, so I say yeah. All right. Any other pair? Anybody want to look at? Add this.
Well, the other one I did get in, if you don't mind looking at it, was EU. But did we do that one or we did EA, right?
We did EA, EU.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another pair I hadn't looked at in a while. The weekly. Did you get in for a buy?
Bye.
You got it for a buy? Okay, so it went from zone to zone. And then it pulled back. So it has pulled back. As of right now, it's still, although we have a weekly bearish, but it, it tapped into a key level, right? And then started pushing down. So I would be expecting this to start pushing back up to either continue selling down or, so let me just show you what I mean. So we had a price here, it pulled back, it pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, pulled back. Of course, it hasn't broken these lows, right? It tapped into this order block. So price could either push back up to here, give us a double top, and then sell. And the reason I say that is because we had this change of character here. And now price is pushing back up. So I'm expecting, and then it pushed up to this, fill this imbalance here. Let's see what that fib look like. 78. So from this move to this move, it has pulled back to the 78. It gave us a weekly bearish order block. So price could be pushing down to this level here, this zone here, to possibly either start buying to the top side or continue selling to these lows. Because now when I zoom in, we have this push down, this push up to this down here. This push back up into, like we said, it pushed back up into a key level. It was probably marked up on the daily. But all this broke structure. Then we got a change of character here, a push back into the 78. So let me put my bid back. So push back into the 78, gave a bearish order block. So price could push up to this zone and start selling negative 27,618. Probably going to go to the 618. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Oh, never mind. They stopped calling. The 618 is at this order block. So this would be the order block that I would be looking for the buy up, for the sell down. Based on what I'm seeing right now, it's still bullish.
I got alert up there too.
Up here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, I be catching it, but I don't know. I don't know. I get discombobulated once it hits the other zone, and I be like, man, I don't know what it's gonna do now. So
That's why you have to like literally how we're just analyzing this. That's how you have to sit and analyze. Like you got to look at the big picture in order to then go down to the small picture. So we know we've been bearish, right? Bearish, broke structure. So we know it's pulled back to, now if I do the big picture, this pulled back into 50% 618, started breaking structure to the downside, has pulled back. So this could come here, and on that fib, and then the fib from here to here. If price is not looking to sell anymore, I'm guessing it's probably going to keep selling to these lows. But if not, if price is breaking all these highs to pull back to the, okay, so this is the 78. When I mark up the big from here to here, it's the 78. Let's see. So the order block right here, tap into the 78 and can push up to here. You have imbalance here at this -27. You have imbalance up here. And then if it starts breaking these highs, you can just start definitely looking for more buys. But it can come to the -27 and then start selling some more. It would still be in a sell zone at the -27. As long as it don't break these highs, it would still be in the sell zone. So, and you know, I like seeing my M's and W's.
yeah, that's a beautiful W too.
It's a beautiful W, and this is the M. So to then turn into the
It looks
W.
real good. It looks real good.
Yeah. So if we broke, I'm gonna leave my fibs just so I can know where I am. So like I said, if we go down to the daily, we go down to the daily. Price has violated that order block. I would like to see it come violate that low. If you're using the wick, it has already violated that low. So now you should be expecting a pullback. And maybe this wick was the pullback into the imbalance because the imbalance was from here to here. And maybe it won't fill the whole imbalance. Or maybe it'll come fill some of this imbalance. Maybe it'll tap back in the zone, which is what I would prefer that it do. And then set you can so from this zone to this zone is 294 pips, almost 300 pips.
Somebody said they see a head and shoulders with that.
That's what it's starting to look like. That's what it's starting to look like. So somewhere up in this imbalance, let me just put it right there. And then even if you just, if you took it to this zone here, or you take it to these lows here.
That's some nice pippage.
That's a nice pippage, exactly. And then, you know, once it breaks like through here, of course it's gonna pull back and then go to the next zone.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to stack soon.
You're gonna learn how to stack. You're gonna learn how to stack.
That's coming soon. Yeah, that's what I need to learn soon. I'm once I get these entries perfect, then I'm gonna start to learn how to when to stack.
And stacking is pretty easy. Let me see if I can this period ain't giving me what I'm looking for. Summer, you know how to stack. I don't know why Summer acting like she don't know how to stack.
No.
She said no.
What are you talking about? Like every time it pulls back and go back up, you make another entry?
So yep. So once it breaks, once you get a break, okay. So once it broke, gave this candle, it created this imbalance. So once it pulled back into your imbalance, and of course starts rejecting, what is it creating? It's creating a level of resistance. Or wait a minute, hold on. Let me take that back. Hold on. Once it breaks, you have a zone here. You don't even have to look for the candle to start rejecting. You have a zone here because this is a level of support. So now you're looking for it to come back to a level of resistance. And then that's when you get in. And then once it breaks another zone, and I'm not even gonna, hold on. Let me put it. Once it breaks another zone, okay, it broke here. And of course it pulled back. You see when it pulled back, it didn't give you a bearish order block. It gave you a bullish. It gave you a bullish. You can wait for it to come back. You see it came back into that zone and then went back to the next zone. This is why I said I was going to remove the lines. You can do it however you want to do it. You can do the lines, you can do the zones, but once you get a strong pivot, I call it a pivot point, right? You just mark up or a violated order block. Usually it's a violated order block that gave gave momentum and pushed through. You can mark up that zone. Then once it stops and then gives you some kind of retracement, you can mark up that low. So this pulled back and retested this area a couple of times. 1, 2, came here, and then came back to the zone, broke structure. Once you break structure, once you break the zone, your mind should be thinking, okay, we're still selling. We're still selling. Now, if you want to buy up, you can buy up. You can. Ain't gonna stop you from buying both ways. But price broke this level, and so I would be looking for sales. Price came back to the level of resistance again. And we're on a 4 hour, but let's get on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. You see there was an order block here. It tapped. When I see my order block at my zone, especially if price didn't come back into the zone and tap in, when it comes back to that zone and it starts giving me rejection, I'm taking it. I'm taking it to the next zone. You see there was an order block here. Price pushed out and pulled back to that order block. I'm taking it. So price pulled back to that order block. You see it gave a bullish order block, but it didn't break out the zone, right? But it rejected and then gave a bearish order block. When I see that, I'm taking it. At the top, that's 15 pips. You know, I would probably do 20 to be on the safe side, but I will round it up and then take it to the next zone.
How many that is?
It's only 77 pips.
Only? That's a lot.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. It's 77 pips from zone to zone. And you would have waited 1, 2, 3. Within 3 pips, I mean, within 3 hours, you would have been in profit until it hit your zone. Because once this order block was created, and then it came and tapped in, so that was 1 hour, that was 2 hours, you were in drawdown a little bit, you were in a drawdown another hour, a little bit, and then it started selling. And from then on out, you would have been in profit for, it would have taken 1 day.
Hey, look. Hey, oh my God, I'm about to call you Lil Kim.
Okay.
Can you draw in this trade here, like the squares of where you would stack?
Okay. So that would have been the first entry, right? That would have been the first entry. So once price broke, I only see like 1 extra stack in this one right here. But price, you want price to break your zone, and so this was the last up. This is how I do it. This would have been the last up move before the break of structure, right? So I would have marked up the last up candle before the break of structure. It would have been this wick here. Now, there was a little imbalance here. You could have just done that. There was a little, and when I say little, it was a tiny, tiny, tiny right there. Oh, wait a minute. There was another one. Hold on. I missed that one. This one might not.
Just realized. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that one probably wouldn't have gotten you in. But once this broke, you had the imbalance. You had this tiny imbalance here. that price would have 1 hour, you would have been in a little drawdown, and then you would have been, so this would have been the second entry. But you would have to make sure you take your stop loss above these highs. And then that would have been the second entry. Okay. So, you had a break here. And you see this one didn't come up until this one broke. Actually, I'm sorry. I mean, well, it did. So this one broke here. Okay. Let me do that again, because this went from zone to zone before this pulled back, right? So once this broke, yeah, this one not a good example right here. Because once that broke, this would have been the break. Or this one would have been, both of these candles would have broken this low. And once it gave this candle, then you had this imbalance. Here we go. You had this imbalance here. Since this was the candles that broke the structure, it pulled back into the imbalance and then broke structure again. And then you had this break here, right? So then you had another imbalance here from here to here, which price pulled into and sold again. So then you had another break here, and there was that was a good one right there. Then you had imbalance here, that price pulled back into, and well, price had already hit the zone before that pulled back, but it pushed into that zone and then pushed back down. So you would have had to like think about whether you wanted to take it all the way down here or take it down. Let's go to the 30-minute. Let's see where that. So it pushed here and then tapped into the order block. You see that?
I see it. Mm-hmm.
So that would have been one entry after this break. This would have been the second entry right here. But remember, as you're going up, you're either not putting a stop loss or you're making your stop loss above the zone. So now the risk to reward is just getting smaller. So that would have been a second entry. And then once price broke, so we did this break, it pulled back, it broke, it pulled. Let me go back to the 1 hour. And usually once price goes from one zone to the next, it's going to go. It may pull back, like you see how this one pulled back into the zone, which I like because there was an order block here. But once it starts running, it's going from zone to zone. So, and then this was the next zone to here. And then this was the last zone. and we put it right there because of so we're talking 77 pips, 53 pips, 43 pips, 33 pips, and 23 pips. Let me calculate. Lift 77, 53, 33, and then 23. So that would have been 372 pips in 24 hours.
And I'm just looking back. I made a mistake. My bias for the week wasn't a buy; it was a sale. If you look at Tuesday, 10 o'clock in the morning, that's why I didn't get in the sale. It did what I thought it was going to do, but it did it so quick, and it never retested that zone.
Let's see. Let's mark it up. Let's mark up the Sunday, Monday open. So we had Sunday open right here. And then Monday midnight. Monday midnight was right here. So price closed below those zones. So what did it do? It pulled back. And then the bias was for the sell. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it moved so quick though, because I don't know, for some reason mine is, I don't know where mine is, but I know 10 o'clock Tuesday morning
10
is when
o'clock
they
on
had that Tuesday morning of this week. I mean, yeah,
10 o'clock,
and
right here. Oh, wait a
that's
minute.
an hourly?
I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out.
My bad.
Sorry, yeah.
My bad. Let's see. Monday, Sunday, oh, that's right. Sunday was a holiday. Oh, yeah, this week was a little weird because of the holiday.
Yeah, and see you now. You see that big sale candle to your right?
Right here?
Yeah, that's where I had it marked up to start selling, but it did it so quick and it never came back to retest that area. I just let it go.
Oh, yeah.
But I had it to sell from right there. That's why I had it to sell. And I looked at it, I said, son of a, but I didn't want to get in it because I was just looking for a retest. And it never did.
So
I had to sell from right there to that other key zone and then the other one.
So
Just
wait
like
a minute. So how did you, I'm gonna erase all these. I'm gonna erase all this. So with especially with you weren't able to get the Sunday and then you weren't able to get the Monday midnight. So Tuesday midnight was this candle here. So this was the open. So although we can clearly see it's been selling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't broken any structure. It hadn't broken any of these highs. Even here, this push down, it pulled back, didn't break this high. What from the Tuesday open, what gave you the bias for the sell? Although,
Kim, why don't you just use the Monday open?
wait a
It's
minute.
not going to be Sunday. It's going to be Monday.
Who?
Use the Monday. Use the Monday.
Who is that?
Monday.
Baby, Jesus.
I'm like, who is it? Monday, it was a holiday. There was a
Yeah, but the
Monday.
market opens at 1800 on Monday instead of 1800 on Sunday.
Oh,
So
man.
look at the 1800 candle.
17 or 18?
Yeah,
17.
17, whatever. 17.
Okay. Right here.
I'm going back on mute. God.
Okay. So then it did. Okay. 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 No. So it did sell. It was below. TLWD has entered the building. Okay, so that was a bias for the sell. Gotcha. But it did not pull back into.
And that's why I didn't get in, because it never pulled back. I figured it was going to sell, but since it never pulled back, I just didn't mess with it.
Well,
I
that's
was
not
mad
true.
because I'm looking at it selling.
It actually did pull back. So once this candle closed below here, it pulled back into this, feel this imbalance, and then it dropped. It did.
Yeah. Well, I think I might have had my zone marked a little bit lower, and maybe that's why it didn't look like a pullback to me.
It
Maybe
did.
that's what it is.
It broke,
Like,
and it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
it sure did. That dragged it off. I mean, you can't get them all. So I ain't really, I wasn't worried about that.
So yep, and then it went for how many pips?
I don't even talk about that with you.
About 120 pips. If you take it to this low here, it pulled back. Well, it pulled back and then it still closed out to clear that low. 138 pips.
Kim, you marked up Sunday open and Monday midnight.
Well, I marked up Monday open and Tuesday. Wait a minute, what did I do? Monday open.
And then Tuesday morning at midnight.
And Tuesday midnight. Yeah.
But normally you would have done Sunday and Monday. You didn't because it's the new year, the holiday.
Because it was a holiday.
Right.
Yep. All right. Anything else y'all want to look at?
Well, no, I'm good. Them the two I'm going for next week.
Okay.
Did y'all look at GJ, Kim?
We did not
Yeah, I
look
was
at
just about to
GJ.
say that.
Why not? Why not? Why didn't you look at GJ, Kim? I think I told everybody on the call to take them JPYs, but it's all good.
Is that why you got on here so you can say that you said bye, GJ?
No, I just wanted to see. I wanted to see if anybody held it.
I was actually in GJ.
Did you hold it?
I did not hold it.
Oh my God.
I took it to, I think I took it up here, but I got in down here.
Well, yeah, me too. I got in UJ down there too.
But I set my TP at the top of this this high right here.
400 pips, Kim. 400 pips.
Lord have mercy.
That went GJ went higher than UJ did.
Now we did look at UJ.
Yeah, that's the one I missed out on 200 some more pips.
No, I got 400 pips.
So for UJ, we were saying that price has started breaking structure, got the impulse move down. So price is probably going to pull. We have a weekly order block. We have a weekly order block. So price is probably going to pull back to the 50%. Between the 50%, 618 is the top of the order block. The 78 will be down here. So price is going to pull back to one of these zones, one of these levels, to then push up to the -27.
And then what is it gonna do at the negative 27?
And then at the negative 27, it's probably going to, wait a minute, let me look and see what we said. What do we say? Negative 27 is filling a monthly, it's going up to a monthly bearish order block. So maybe it'll drop, maybe it'll sell.
Then no, maybe two. Put it, go to the 2 month.
Ah, here you go.
Just click 2 months. Just click 2 months, man. I listen, I'm trying to throw you a bone, man.
No, I see what you say. I don't even trade you, Jay.
Yeah, you ain't gotta trade it. You can trade GJ. The same thing gonna happen. Do you understand how many pips are when it hit that negative 27? You guarantee. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, so yeah, negative 27 is here. If it goes up to the negative 618, and we're talking there.
Probably not. But just feel. I mean, do a pip count from that negative 27 back down to the bottom.
Negative 27.
Yeah, your negative 27 mark back down to the bottom. Even to the wicks.
Wait a minute. Hold on. These little tiny wicks.
I said that pip count. You what is that right there? You got a
Oh, you say the pip count. My bad.
Oh.
My bad.
I'm trying to count these pips, man.
Negative 27 down to
To the wick up. Yeah, that's 737. And it's going further. You see, this is a bearish 2 month candle, but it's going to push further. But you're guaranteed to get that back to the wick.
So with that being said, based on the based on the
No.
so based on so that's you're saying it's coming all the way back down here?
Yes. When it hit that negative 27, it's a wrap, man. All them JPYs and the dollar.
Oh, when it hits the negative 27. Okay, I got you.
All the JPYs and the US dollar will be
okay. I got you. So we're saying I think we're saying the same thing. So we're saying here and then here. And then and y'all, for me, everybody else on the call, this is a strong key level, right? This is a strong key level. So at that negative 27, we're looking for a price to then come here and then sell back down.
That'll be the dollar at the 105. And I smoked the US 32.
US 30 was oh, I don't know when I did that. Let me erase that.
Me either. But
let's go to the
it haven't even started simmering yet.
Yeah.
That's about to smoke off.
Yeah. I did catch the sell down. So from here, boom. Okay. So once price broke structure here, pulled back to the order block, and then started selling. So now that it's meandering, but I'm looking for price to come down. Y'all know I need my key level. I'm looking for it to come down here, which is about from where price is low, about 340 pips. Peeps. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for US 30. Anything else? What was I going to look at? 4 hour. Let me see what the 4 hours doing. So the 4 hour gave a little bullish. Maybe it'll pull back just a little bit and then sell. But I don't know. Let's see what the daily gave. Daily gave a bear shorter block. So, and y'all see how, see what I meant by, this is what I was saying about what Noah has taught me on the calls. Like once a candle forms and it doesn't have a wick, then price is going to come fill in for that wick. And as you can see, it filled in for that wick. So I would be expecting if we're trading candle patterns and stuff like that, probably what's this one? Not a morning, a evening star. Evening star. So that's what I would be expecting on next week. Let me go to the 20 month, the 2 month. Let me go to the 3 month. Y'all know I got jokes right now. 6 month. Why are these all looking the same?
I know you got jokes, but if you fib that candle, they give you a nice little spot, a little target.
But why they all look the same on the same different months?
It's price action. It's price action. That's where price came from, and it hasn't pulled back. You see that big imbalance that should probably at least be filled in a little bit. I don't expect it to be closed because we didn't use these rates. But if you go back to the 2 month, I would probably stick to the 2 month. I ate oil. Oil paid me so good this week, man. It was crazy. But like I would fib that 2 month green candle and get my price target, at that 2 month green candle.
Well, it's gonna be one of these 3 zones right here. Let's see.
Well, it'll be that first one. But if you fib it, it'll give you your golden zone, which is right there. The 61, I like the 61 mark. That's what I really like targeting. But I mean, it kind of gives you confidence to trade that direction. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's
selling. It's the reason why I love the first of the year and June 30th, because you get one-way markets.
Y'all want the squiggly lines or y'all want the trend line? So this is probably, like I said, this is probably gonna push up just a little bit and then start selling down next week. A little push up and then sell.
But y'all ain't gonna trade it no way. Y'all gonna watch.
You know.
Yeah, you ain't gonna trade. You ain't gonna trade it, Ken.
This is one of my 3 pairs that I trade. 3 instruments that I pay.
Yeah, she ain't gonna trade it. Yeah. She ain't gonna trade it.
Okay. Wait a minute, let me hold on. Let me go to my MT4. 5. My MT5. Now I had a good week, but I didn't do my I wanted to do 20%, but I ain't get there.
That's because you didn't anticipate that one-way market. Remember I told you last week, hey man, GJ gonna say, you like, hey, is they gonna sell? I said, Kevin, you should anticipate it selling because
GJ?
Yeah, remember that? It's on a recorded call though, Kim. So you can't tell me.
Oh my God. Now he's recording me.
Hey, it was on our Zoom call. You don't remember the conversation, do you?
No, I was driving from North Carolina, so I don't remember that conversation.
Uh,
I was driving back to DC that day.
you're like, I like to see. Remember, I said it has a an inside bar. The
I
pattern was,
couldn't. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, we're gonna talk about that because wait a minute. It was right here.
but
Wait a minute. No, that was Saturday, Friday.
yeah, I think you got to go to the daily. I believe it was a daily.
Was it on the daily? Because I was like, that's a stupid inside bar.
Maybe
It was this one. It was this.
no.
It
What day is that? It has to be at the end of the week.
was right. Tuesday, Friday. This is
First Friday.
right here.
Okay, so there you go. That was the inside bar. The next candle wicked the low. You see how the wick the low, and then price shot up.
I was like,
Yeah, that's why you have to anticipate the change of direction when it's at either support or resistance or whatever y'all call it, key level.
Yeah.
My point is, if you get an inside bar, right? We had everything working in our favor because we actually got the inside bar on the last day of the month, or it was at the end of the month. We were anticipating the price needed a pullback.
Well, I was anticipating and I agree with you on that. Because I was anticipating, and I'm gonna mark up this inside bar right here. Because on the 1 hour, so you're saying like from here. So I was anticipating price coming back to this zone right here, right? And then once price got to this zone and then broke here.
It gave you an inside bar right there. That long red candle, and then the green candle is the inside bar.
The long red candle right here.
Yeah, that candle is an inside bar. It's not lower, like it didn't go low wick or nothing than that red candle,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, but once it broke here, then that's when I was like, oh, okay. So here's my order block. So that's where I was expecting price to really come. Oops. That's where I was.
If you had just bought after that green candle, like when the next candle would have developed, either pulled back or even on the buy or whatever, on the entry of that candle, it's still a good entry.
You say on which right here?
After you get the inside bar, if you have bought that next candle, anywhere on that next candle, it was a good entry. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. See,
You
get in. I get what you're saying, and you always get in before I get in. But I need to see the break, and then
yeah, and I don't listen. Experience is really going to be, I guess, the best teacher. But when you
because
see
I
this,
was expecting price to come back to the zone, like we had already marked up that zone.
well, to me, if you already marked it up and you anticipate, as soon as I got the inside bar, I'd have been in there.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the inside bar. That's why I was asking you.
But now, hey, it's just something to add to the toolkit. Now, when you see it, you won't be able to. If you look at this GJ on this 4 hour, go back to the 4 hour real fast.
4 hours.
And look at the last dip of that 4 hour. You see the hammer candle?
You're talking about here?
Yeah, that hammer candle. The next candle is the inside bar, right?
Okay.
So it's at your area of support. You get an inside bar, you go in, and the next candle is a buy, and it's money.
No, I got you. I see.
So,
I got you.
and you just protect that swing low right there of the inside bar, and
Right here.
yeah, and it's a trade. But it just like you're not going to do this tomorrow, but you're going to start paying attention. And then when you see it enough, you go like, you know what? I'm out of here. You know, I'm taking this. And
this an inside bar right here.
yeah, that's definitely an inside bar. That's an inside bar. And price is going to sell. It'll probably sell to that imbalance.
See, that's why I said you can get in it, Kim, on UJ.
So you don't think it's coming up here a little bit more and then selling down?
No, I think it's selling down. I think it's going to pull back before it goes higher. So, I mean, it could wick those highs. It could definitely wick those highs.
Yeah.
But I don't anticipate that happening. I anticipate it selling down first and then going up.
Because I'm thinking it's going to come fill the rest of this imbalance.
It is going to fill that imbalance. I think we got one more week of buying to go with the JPY pairs. So if you look at the 2 month, I don't know what this 2 month candle looks like, but if I look at this 2 month and I can get a 2 month target, so that's probably going to go up there in that wick of that red candle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would think it's going to pull back first, then buy, and then this will be the last buying week, and then we'll start selling after that.
Okay.
And GJ it went off last week.
I think it's gonna push up and then start selling. Mm-hmm.
So you think it's gonna buy up and then just sell down the rest of the week?
Like open, I think open is just gonna like push up a little and then start selling down.
So do you think it'll end
because it's already in the order block?
Well, it is, but maybe this will be a lower volume week for GJ.
Okay.
Let's look at EJ.
This is the weekly. So you're saying it's going to push back.
Yeah, and then fill that imbalance. You see where imbalance right there? Right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll sell down first to close that imbalance and then push up. And that's where I would look for it to end around there. And then I would look to sell the following week. Because if you look at this, you broke the low that you have marked. Then we broke the low at your little black level right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go up and we fill the imbalance, which is in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right up there somewhere. And then we sell off.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think that since next week is going to be a bye week, or I would anticipate it being a bye week, I think we would sell for the first couple of days like we normally sell Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday through Friday you buy up. I would think it would go something like that. That's what I would anticipate at least.
Yeah. So this will be the Sunday open. And then if price comes down, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the Monday.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say I feel good because I'm still on the same page as y'all. So I'm happy with that.
You knew what you was doing already.
I had an idea, but like I said, it's still good to be around like-minded people. And this is how I actually learned in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And when you started showing it to me, some other stuff that I learned when I was in IML started registering, but you all just are more precise, if I could say that. And that's what I think I was missing.
Well, we appreciate it. I'm speaking on behalf of Todd and IC4XCLEARLY.
I'm going back to what I said originally. On an hourly, it's already under the EMA. I'm gonna wait about 2 hours on Sunday market open, and then I'm getting in.
I'm getting in.
He said he getting in. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes at market open.
About an hour or two.
It's gonna be a hot hour. Don't be getting a hot hour.
He said the same thing about you, Jay.
Yeah, that's what he's in. He's in UJ. I told him, so this is going to be Sunday open, right? I was telling him if price Monday, of course, Monday open is below here.
We can't.
Price is going to pull back either to this imbalance right here, or even tap into this institutional candle, the last up candle before the down move. And then
I think it's gonna sell first, Kim. And
no, that's what we're saying. So if Sunday open, price is gonna have to sell to give the bias of a sell, right? So then it'll pull back maybe Monday, Tuesday, and then sell for the rest of the week.
I don't think it's gonna sell the week. I think it's gonna buy this week the same way that the rest of them JPYs are.
No, I just said that. I
For
said
the week.
Sunday, so if Sunday, so this is Sunday open right here, right? So in order for it to be selling, Monday open, Monday midnight, price has to be below this zone, and then whatever Monday does, right? But it's got to pull back into the inbound per, I'm saying per, what's his name? ICT. It's got to pull back into an imbalance and then sell. Is there news next week that maybe it'll wick up here and then sell?
There is, but I expect the next week to be bullish. I don't expect it to sell all week, just the first couple of days, maybe.
Oh, you expecting the bias to be bullish?
Yeah.
For the week.
Yeah, I do.
What?
Well, I mean, based off of those other JPYs.
But based off of the other JPYs, we're looking for it to pull back to the even like GJ. We're saying we were looking for it to pull back to the 50%, 618, maybe even 78. Looking for it to pull back to one of these zones right here that I have marked up.
You got to go to the weekly. Let me see what the weekly. I can't see that on this hour.
Weekly is a so we're looking for the pullback.
I agree.
To then buy up.
To your negative 27. See where your negative 27 is?
Yeah, but I'm looking for the pullback to 50%, maybe 618.
I never disagreed with you. I said we're gonna pull. I'm looking for the sale the first day or two, right? I don't think it'll take all week to get to the 50%. So what I'm saying is Sunday, Monday, maybe going into Tuesday, we're pushing down towards your zone that you have marked up, your 50%.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
then we bounce from there, whether it's Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday, and we go up. That's where we end up at, by the end of the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we was on the 1 hour, you were, I think if you were saying the same thing, then if you were saying the same thing, it wasn't coming out like that.
I'm saying it's gonna pull back to then buy because price has and we fibbed this move. So we fibbed the down move because it started breaking, changing character, right?
Yep.
So we were looking for the pullback, and it did pull back, and it ended the day with a 1 hour order block. But
I'm looking to sell that. I'm looking to sell UJ down to where that imbalance is, where your zone is down there. How many pips is it? Keep going. Yeah.
And then we fibbed the move. Well, we did fib from here to here. So we're looking for it to come up here.
Yeah, and you're there. You see the zone. You see the imbalance right there in your zone. The thick black line you have down there.
Right here, yeah, the order block right here.
Yeah, which has the imbalance. That's what I think price will come to by Tuesday.
Yeah, so and
How many
that's
pips was it
what
down
I
there?
was saying. That is more because this is this was a strong key level area of support resistance,
Yeah,
right?
now you know I don't care about all that. I just care about the above
And
above that key level.
but it's confluence with
Hey, there
this
you go.
here.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You
Can
think
I ask a
it's
question?
good? Uh-huh.
Already got in.
What I was thinking was, I
Who
think
said it?
while we was thinking, Ty, that it might buy next week, because like if you look at the ICT when he said about the weekly bias from Sunday to Monday, that should be the bias for the whole week. I think that's what we got where it may start buying the end of this week and all of next week.
Well,
I
yeah.
think that's why I got it.
Because
Yeah. ICT said,
the bias is like we don't know until Monday open, right?
no,
The,
I know the bias is long. So
so
you're gonna
I'm
sell
thinking
first.
bias is going to be a be for the sale for the week. Do for the week, and then the following week.
Ain't no following week, man. It's
for
gonna
the
sell. It's gonna sell down there this week, and it's gonna buy back up this coming week.
Well, I'm with you because I've already said sell.
Yeah.
Soon as market open Sunday, I'm with a couple hours after that. I'm with
Listen, on a short week, we got 400 pips on a short week, Kim. GJ did backflips in a 3-day span.
Don't talk about GJ like that. GJ really didn't do any
But
backflips.
just hit the daily. Hit the daily. Let's look at the daily candle because that tell the truth.
The daily.
Yeah. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So Tuesday it went down, right?
So Tuesday
The only red candle, the one at the very bottom, that's the
or
Tuesday candle.
Thursday. Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's Tuesday right there.
Tuesday. Yeah. Sorry
It
about
gave
that.
you the fake move down, and then it got up out of Dodge.
But it wasn't really a fake move.
Well, it was. It was an inducement. Listen, this is.
No, I was expecting, and let me just tell you why. Because
I'm not saying you, Kim. I'm saying
okay.
for other traders who
Mhm.
may not be versed or whatever. The fake move, the red candle is the first move of the week. It moves away from where it's actually going. So it went down pretty much. You know, it went up and then down.
And just for the people, everybody else, and I just want to explain why I didn't think it was going down, and that's because this was the low, right?
Right.
Price never came to break this low, and then started breaking to the top side. So I was expecting price to pull back, and let's fib it.
And more importantly, Kim, Todd had told you that he had pointed
my God.
that inside bar out to you on the call.
Oh,
Hey, he pointed that inside bar out to you on the call, you know.
And it pulled back to the 88. Let me say this. So well, he already said it. He just wanted on the record.
Hey,
I said the inside bar.
I was just asking if you recognize the power of that inside bar, because when I explained it to you the first time, you was like, whatever, dude, whatever.
So what do you look? So wait a minute. What do you look for? You look for your inside bar on the daily. Is that what you do?
It doesn't matter what time frame. I was anticipating that it was turning around because I knew what day it was. You know, like really as a trader, our advantage comes from time and place. You know, the place and the time that we choose to trade. This is the end of the month, or the beginning of the month, however you want to look at it. We knew that we had 2 months of buying, or 2 months of selling for the JPYs. We knew it needed to switch directions and buy up. So I was anticipating the move. I was just waiting for the charts to show me that it was time to buy it. And that inside bar was my proof. It was the inside bar at support.
So let me ask you, well, it did buy up. So I was gonna say, so even with this inside bar from here.
Look what we just talked about dates and times. That did buy up, but I'm sure. What day is that? What day did that inside bar come up? On Monday. Okay, so maybe I don't know what the weekly order block showed. You know, maybe the weekly order block was a bullish order block back then.
18. Right here.
No, it wasn't. So you would have had to refer to the daily, and on the daily you might have saw you were at support. And the daily gave you
this not this black line.
Yeah. So that, to me, you know, everything that we need to see is in those candles. And everything else we do outside of the candles is dressing. You know, even like some of the stuff the ICT points out is dressing, because the candles, which have been around since I don't know, the 1800s, the candles will always tell us what's going on. We just have to kind of pay attention to what it's giving us.
Yeah.
If that whole candle is on the inside of your last candle, I mean, look at those. Look at that 2 candle sequence. Go over to the right. Okay, the next 2 red candles. Market came down, and then look at that green candle the next day. It was the inside bar. So you knew that the market was going to push up
a little bit.
Well, I mean, I can't pretend to know on what time frame we all trade on, but if you saw that, then if you would have been an intraday trader the next day, you got paid. And if you know that kind of stuff as a trader, that's your advantage, because maybe you get down on that 1 hour and you trade with a larger lot because you're trading on one direction. Like, you're not worried about the market going the opposite direction. You're trading with the understanding that the direction is in your favor. So maybe you get down there on the 15-minute, or, you know, on the 1 hour. I don't know. You know, I'm not a lower time frame trader, but, you know, if I knew.
Oh, so it would have been a 2 hour. That would have been to the order block. At least to the order block.
Yeah, but you're on a 2 hour, but if you were on the 15-minute, what could you have done with that?
I don't know. I don't trade. I don't go to the 15-minute.
Well, I don't either, but I'm just saying, like,
but no, it still would have been, so it would have broke this. So if I'm fibbing from the 15-minute, this high is broken from here, it would have been to the -27. That would have been it right there.
But your entry would have been based on the 15-minute, not a 2 hour. So your entry and your stop losses are a lot more tight.
Let me see.
So you see that order block right there with the wick?
It would have been right here.
Okay, so it came back down to the wick. Go to the wick to the right.
Right here.
Yeah, but move your position to it, because you just covered up what I want to see. That wick, no, like, move it out. Yeah. So you see that order block after that wick? That order block has an imbalance. That's the imbalance that you would target as a 15-minute trader. So then when price pulls back into this imbalance over here where your position tool is now.
But see, that would have been even higher.
Oh, no. It would have been higher, but move the whole position tool to the right.
But I don't think it came down to the order block.
Listen, you're not listening to me. You
I'm
see? So move that tool down, like, out of the picture.
Out of the picture.
Okay. Now you see the imbalance. Now if you go to the right where price actually came right there, that's your trade, because price came into your imbalance. You just protect the low. You could either protect that wick, or you could protect that candle low, right? And you take that trade to the top side, which you would have targeted the high over there to the left, where your dotted line is, pretty much.
To my institutional candle imbalance or whatever. Yeah.
So,
right.
But your entry would have been further down, because your entry and your stop loss would have been further down. It would have been based on your setup. There, it would have been based on that setup. So your entry, if you would have picked 50% of that imbalance, it would have been good, or the start of the imbalance, however you wanted to do it, and you could have protected either the swing low or the bottom of that green candle. Either one is fine. I would have just targeted that high right there at the dotted line, honestly, because that's the
Okay.
target. Yeah, that's the target that's actually in the purview.
Mm-hmm. The swing.
Look like some nice temperature.
Well, still, it's only a 2-something because of the wick of that candle. It was pretty long, but normally whenever I trade, even on the 4-hour, I protect the bottom of that green candle. You know, I'm a hedger, so you know, some people don't like the hedge, but I don't. My hedge doesn't get hit a lot.
Now, I probably would have gotten it down here.
Well, you could have. You could have gotten in better. But all I'm saying is, if you trade the lower time frame, it's the same thing you're looking for. What time did it hit your? What time was your setup first of all, and what time did it hit? What time was that?
So this was on Thursday that it tapped into the order block. The order block. The
So you would have, if you didn't set your alarm, there's no way you'd have got that trade.
at
Because
night.
that's an Asian session trade. Yeah.
This is GJ. I would have been trading it during the Asian session.
Oh, it is GJ, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it probably let you back in that night, huh?
It 1930.
Did it come back after that? Well, I guess it skipped over and came
Like
back.
around 7:30.
What did it do at midnight? Where was it at midnight?
At midnight, it was here.
Oh, that's ugly. That's saying it's pulling back. That's a head and shoulders at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Then it let you back in New York, I guess, huh?
And then it created
Where's the big dip? No, not the dip before that.
right here.
Yeah, that's New York. That's 5 in the morning. That's still London. You could have
Yeah.
gotten New York. It's continuation at New York. But this is where you have to have your higher time frame bias too. Because if your higher time frame bias, like ours was, for it to buy all week, then you could take those entries.
Yeah. So the Sunday well dang. Okay, so the Sunday, no, that can't be right.
Right.
Is that right? No. Thursday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. Here we go. Friday.
And it wouldn't be Sunday, it would be
Monday and Tuesday.
yeah.
So Monday, 1700 price open here. And then Tuesday, midnight price was open here. So price was bullish. It pulled back. It didn't pull back into maybe a lower time frame imbalance.
Yeah, but I mean, you can clearly see it swept those lows right there.
Yeah, it's what this low. But I would have been looking for some kind of imbalance for it to
I'm just looking for a liquidity purge.
Oh, okay. That's what you look for.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you see people get taken out, that's when you get in. So whoever was long,
Here it is. Maybe. Okay. So that swept that low.
Yeah, that low, all those lows across there was sweat. And then
Okay.
whoop, yeah. Then it came back and broke that order block right there. Boom.
So once this happened, because now the lines are levels of support resistance, right? So this pushed up and then broke here,
right there.
and then you could have come back here and then got in. Yeah.
Just thinking you could have catch that on the 15-minute. Look at that 15-minute entry right there. Oh my God. Kim, that's man, that'd have been a crazy that'd have been a crazy pip count.
547 pips. Oh, it ain't go that far yet.
You'd have missed
530 pips.
79 yeah, right.
Yep. So 6, I'm gonna do 10 pips. So 53 RR. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man. When you get good, you can do anything in these markets.
When I get good.
Well, I mean, me too. I'm just saying when the individual gets good, like when you start trusting what you see,
Mhm.
you can
Yeah,
do it. You,
that is
you,
true.
you can make anything happen. I mean, the sky is the freaking limit.
It's true. So everybody note to self, when Ty says there's an inside bar on the call, let's all get in.
And I would say, not even when I say, like when you see it and it's at your level.
I don't understand. I hear what you're saying about the inside bar. I just don't understand. I don't understand it yet. Maybe I gotta just.
So I would just go watch YouTube video. Go watch a YouTube
No,
video.
that's what I'm gonna do.
And it's just another confluence thing to add to your toolkit. You know,
Yes.
like I wasn't on the inside bar like that until I watched a video of this old dude. You know, I mean, none of these dudes trade smart money. They just, you know, they've been around. Seems like since the beginning of the time. They all live in like Malaysia. You know, and they make. I mean, these are millionaire dudes and who've gotten all their money from trading candle. They trade price action. They don't have smart money. They don't have any indicators. They're just old
So
school traders.
so let me ask you this: for the inside bar, is it you're waiting for it to, well, it wouldn't sweep this low, or this didn't sweep this low. You're waiting for it to sweep a high or a low?
Look, they're getting in the candle. I mean, they're getting in the trade at the next candle.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, do they put their stop loss below their zone? I mean, I don't know. I think that's really on it. That's really up to the individual. But I'm trusting that price is turning based off what I see. And whenever I start looking at an inside bar, I already have a bias that this week is going to be bullish or this week is going to be bearish based off of my smart money stuff. Then I look at the candle and it gives me an inside bar, and I'm like, well, God, dog, this is ready to roll, you know. So I don't have a great answer as far as where they're putting their stops, but what I'm saying is if you're anticipating price turning bullish, then you can be down there on the 15-minute
Looking
waiting for breaks of structure and then a pullback. You know, like you can use it however you decide to use it. But I think it all starts with us having a bias, you know, as a trader. So, okay, I think that the market is going to do whatever. And once we have a bias, then we have an excuse to go down there and kind of stalk the lower time frames for the price action.
Okay.
I'm getting better and better, man. I'm getting armed and dangerous. Man.
No, I got you. I'll figure it out.
I remember struggling to pass challenges.
Mm-hmm. I used to too.
Now it's like which trade which trade am I going to take to pass this in one trade? It's crazy. That's growth. It's just, like time on task, time on the charts.
No, I totally agree with that. The time on the chart. Let me tell you, I told you're gonna get there, Kai. You're gonna get there. I told Baba, I bought the Dr. Willis course.
I didn't know that, but
I didn't know. I just bought it like a week ago.
okay.
What I teach in here about the key levels, that's what he teaching. The only thing that I'm getting from that course is like once you start successfully trading a lot of money, how to start trading for like other companies, big companies that's giving you
or people. Yeah, people like billionaires.
Or people. Yeah. And the only thing you have to do is connect your account to my FX book.
Well, yeah. Because that's what it's harder to do now if you're outside. If you're inside the United States, because you can't connect Trade Locker to my FX book.
I don't use Trade Locker. I haven't used Trade Locker. Stole some money from me, and I couldn't figure out how to articulate how they was stealing money and it took a lot of money. It was a lot of money from me. So I don't use Trade Locker no more. I don't even use KLT no more. KLT was the only broker that I used since I started trading because of Ruby. So I don't even use KLT anymore. I've been using Sway Markets.
Well, Sway is the same. My point is it's not MT5, it's not MT4. So how can you connect it to my FX book?
Now that's a good question.
So,
well,
I'm sure
I've also been trading doing the Rocket 21 competition.
Right. I think that eventually they will come up with something that connects those accounts to my FX book. But right now everything is just,
so my FX book only connects MT4, MT5.
Well, as far as I know, I don't think you can connect. Maybe I have to try it. I don't think you can connect Trade Locker though. I'll look at it.
Okay, I'm gonna look into it too. Brokers.
Excuse me, Kim. You say you would Sway?
Yeah, Sway Markets.
They still on the MT5 platform?
No, they have they have their own platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get in bed with your boy.
Nah.
They didn't want to get in bed with Q Banks.
Thank goodness, because look, he's been real negative too. I follow them on IG, but he's been negative too, bashing people. I'm like,
who is he bashing?
Just the young boys just giving the game away for free.
Who like who?
So the guy that I remember the text I sent you the other day.
Yeah.
I guess he was bashing him, and then the little young dude Psy, and then the young dude
he was bashing Psy?
Yeah, he was bashing Psy. Psy is a cool little dude.
I know. He was a homeless dude, wasn't
he? He was homeless. He didn't meet his mother till he was 17.
Yeah. And then she took him in too, huh?
She took him in, and then he just mentioned something the other day, like she's got like a few weeks to live. Like crazy. It's crazy. So yeah. So yeah.
That whole story is crazy. I like
I know.
Side.
Yeah, I like Side too.
You know, it's funny that there's drama in trading, you know, because
that's why I don't get it. Like
only black people can come up with that.
Warren Buffett would never.
Yeah, they would, yeah, exactly. They don't have time for that, man. I mean,
And
that's
Warren
crazy,
Buffett would never, with all
mind
that.
blowing. Yeah, that's the same thing I said. You know, only black people can find a way to come to bring some beef into making money, man.
Mm.
And it's
The
not.
guy that I sent you, that I texted you the other day, he's not black. He's not black.
But yeah, I know. But and I was gonna say that too. But trust me, they culturally they're black. Riz, all of them, they're culturally black. You know,
Mm-hmm.
And they all they want to do is talk about each other. The dudes that I go watch the videos of, the dudes that's in their 60s, none of them talk about anybody else.
They on IG, need to be following them.
Listen, they all talk about what they do.
And that's it.
And they live in, you know, in Thailand, in Malaysia, somewhere with their wife. They all married. They all make a bunch of money. They all figure it out.
And they ain't got time for the drama.
Only us. You know, I mean, we're gonna bring the hip hop, the gunplay, the beef.
I was surprised to see Q Banks.
Yeah, you know, hey man, I was shocked too. I'm like, man, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
It's room for everybody, and
everybody
eats. Everybody's gonna eat in this. You can make $12 million tomorrow, Kim, and I'll still make my money. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that
hold on. Let me claim that real quick. 12 million. Oh, the market's not open tomorrow. Dang.
Hey, you still make it, you know. I mean,
Monday. We come in
so,
Monday.
the point is, like, these dudes act as if, you know, because one dude is doing it one way, that you're gonna take all his Instagram followers.
Oh my God, they're so
Yeah.
crazy.
Who care? I don't care about no Instagram follower.
Yeah.
My YouTube page is me, you, and a couple other people.
Yeah.
I didn't pay not one red penny from anybody except for
but you get your money from the charts.
Yeah, except for the market. So that's why I don't understand why there is
the beef.
Yeah, and dysfunction.
I think they are I think that they're responding because everybody is I guess finding out who they really are. So you know, you know, a hit dog gonna holler. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I mean, that's all, because I don't care what nobody said. If somebody could make a video about me tomorrow and it wouldn't, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who cares, man?
Either.
You know, if one thing for sure is going to happen, people are going to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I laugh about? Bill Gates. How many $1 million did Bill Gates make, or is he worth? How many? Well, he's in the billions, right?
I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah, he's in the billions. He's in the billions, like 150 billion, something up in there.
And they talk about Bill Gates like a dog, man. They talk about how Bill Gates got the he buying up the food place.
The fake food.
Yeah, they talk about that dude like a dog.
118 billion.
118 billion.
That's what he worth.
And they talk about him like he's trailer trash. So, you know, one thing for sure is, if you make money, they're gonna talk about you. If you broke, they're gonna talk about you. They just gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? That like there's no way around that.
Well, I want to be talked about at this point.
You know,
Look, I want to be talked about at this point.
If I was Q Banks, Riz, Anthony's way, you know, bruh, when you come in this game, one thing you should know is they're going to talk about you. Anybody who comes up to any spotlight, you're going to get talked about.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yep.
I'm not beefing with you over a computer. I'm putting my next trade in, and I'm going
to beefing with you over a candlestick.
Yeah, come on, man. It ain't that serious. But you know, these dudes making videos about each other and talking about their mamas, and I'm like, God, dog, this is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Only in trading, and you work in the government. You don't hear your agency ain't talking trash about the next agency, you know,
No,
or anything. Like, I worked on the railroad. We wasn't. Oh man, this dude at BNSF, man, you know, they ain't doing it right.
Nope.
Everybody who's getting paid is doing it perfect, you know. And it doesn't matter what style you trade. The thing that matters is, are you cashing out?
Yep.
That's it. Smart money, dumb money, you know, in between money. None of it matters.
Yeah.
It's what used to drive me crazy about Ruby. You know, I don't teach that. I don't teach that. That's cool. You don't teach it, but people, you know, people don't understand everything you're teaching. So I'm just trying to break it down where people understand it.
Yeah, it would have made the community a whole lot better if she just allowed.
Yeah, who cares if it's not, you know, what you teach on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, people need further explanation because they're not getting it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it used to be like, well, did you go through the video? Yeah. I mean, it's only so many times you go through the videos. They saying the same thing. That still don't make sense.
Yeah. Yep.
But, you know, everybody will I guess, have their own way of doing things. I just wish that these dudes who have the public eye would act like they have some sense instead of making these dumb videos about each other. Oh, this person is fake and this person is fake. Fake. I mean, either that person is getting paid or they aren't.
Yep.
And listen, even if they're getting paid and they're not making money from trading, they're getting paid from whatever marketing they're doing. They're bringing people to the industry.
Yeah.
Everybody won't be able to fake results, you know. But if they're explaining to you how to trade,
yeah,
that's what you need to pay attention to.
And even the ones that are fake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if somebody's not learning from them, they're just gonna go to the next person.
There you go. There you go. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fake or real anybody is because it's you versus you. Somebody can give you all the information. And if you can't control yourself, you'll never make a dollar.
Yeah.
That's what everybody is missing.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't care how fake a person is, if they have self-control, they're gonna make a lot of money in trading.
Yeah.
If they don't have self-control, they won't make a dime.
Yeah.
Because the market does not reward people who don't have control of themselves.
Yep. So true.
If you know you're supposed to wait for your entry, you gotta wait, Jack. If not, you're gonna get cut up.
So true.
This is the one, to me, this is the one industry that you're gonna learn today. You know, and if you don't, you know, it's gonna be expensive. These lessons get expensive. $60,000 expensive for me.
I don't even know where I'm. Well, I would have to calculate. Last time I calculated, it was, it was around there, 60, 70, maybe 80.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And the problem is if you have the job, right, and you don't have nothing else to spend your money on, you're gonna spend it.
Mm.
That's just how it is. It was never an option for me. Like I was never hurting per se, you know, like I never spent money that I should have spent on my bills to trade, but nobody wants to spend that type of money blowing it, you know, in a
Right. Right.
I just didn't get it, you know. If I could press rewind, I would just save all that money. And then when I came out, if I came out on the other side,
and played it and been in demo for a year or two.
yeah. And then when I came out on the other side, I could have took that 60K, put it in the market and ran it up to for millions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well.
But you know, it is what it is. I wouldn't trade my little journey for nothing, man.
Me
You know,
neither.
I had to change, you know. I mean, man, had it not been for trading, I would have no self-control still. And I really didn't understand how out of control I was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea that I had zero control of myself. I mean,
now you know you had an idea. You.
oh, listen,
Yeah,
well,
you.
no,
You.
I honestly didn't. So you tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself. You know, I knew I had relationship issues, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, all you do is surround yourself with other people who have those relationship issues. People who stroke your ego. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. You know, you just you keep some partners to be like, man, she tripping. And you keep doing what you're doing. Even when you don't go to the club, you know. I done had some great women in my life, man. Great.
Still ain't doing
and fumbled the bag, you know. I mean, just zero self-control.
it. Mm-hmm.
And now as a trader, you kind of look back and you're like, man, what was I doing? Like, man, what was going on? And it's just the fact that doing things because there was zero accountability because I could do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the charts will change all that. Forex will change all of that for you.
It will humble you real quick.
I mean, it requires accountability. Like nothing else in my life ever required accountability, not even the Army. You know what I'm saying? I was in the Army for 20 years. And I would have never guessed that I was that out of control. That's the funny thing. Like, dang, I was a U.S. Army soldier with zero self-control. It's just embarrassing, man. Embarrassing.
You embarrass yourself.
Well, when you sit and think about it, man, I mean, as a trader, right? Like, how many times have you blown an account when you already knew you were supposed to wait? You know, like you look at the chart, you say, man, I got to wait until price does this. And then you jump in there too early still. And you blow the damn account and the price does exactly what you thought it was going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, dang, I can't control I can't, I knew to wait and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
What are you thinking?
So, you know, I've been there. And that's why I tell people, man, Forex, it brings real tears to grown people because the when you have to face yourself after that event, there's no excuse. Like I can lie to a woman, but I can't sit in the mirror and lie to myself when I knew that I had no control, even though I was supposed to wait, you know. So it's, I think everybody should trade, you know, everybody, because you see the ugliest parts of yourself.
Mm.
And that is why today I work out even when I don't feel like it, you know, because motivation is one thing, you know, but discipline is what you have when the motivation is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People can motivate you, things can motivate you. But at the end of the day, when the motivation is gone, you're left with just discipline. So I just get up and do it, you know. I get on that treadmill and I run. My brother come through here laughing.
Because you're on the treadmill running.
Yeah. He told me, oh man, why you why you on that treadmill running like that, man? You running fast as hell. And I was like, man, I ain't running fast. You know, I don't care about the speed. I just care about doing it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like people who aren't on the journey, they're all of them find it funny. Why you don't go do this no more? Why you sit in the room? Why do you do whatever you do?
Oh,
And
yeah.
you know, you do those things because that's what's required of you
Yeah.
to keep you in a control spot, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm there. That's where I am.
Welcome to the struggle, Summer. I mean, you know, but that's
Yeah, I'm going through the same thing. I don't even drink no more because of forex, and people are
yeah,
like, "Why don't you drink no more? Are you getting old?"
yeah. The
And I
people
can
around you,
explain to them that, yo,
You
this
need your
forex,
mind.
you don't
You
even
need your
understand.
mind.
I
Yes.
do not drink alcohol anymore because
yeah.
of forex.
I understand. You have to change. If people tell you that they didn't have to change, they're a liar. They're lying. That's exactly what Oliver Velez meant when he said you have to change first before you can go pull money out of the market. That's exactly what he means.
Mm-hmm.
It is some things that we have going on within us that keep us from being able to win consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Once we make those changes, for you, that's drinking. Drinking is part of being in control. Maybe you don't have the greatest control, you know, as a drinker. So now you're not allowed to drink. And forex determined that, you know, like you understood that based on your experiences with forex, and there's nothing wrong with it. I say kudos to you
Yep.
because it's a lot of stuff. Like I had to stop having sex. It just that wasn't part of the deal. And when I stopped doing that, it gave me more control of myself. I had to stop eating out, stop watching Netflix. I had to stop a lot of things. Like, and people, nobody understands.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even, you know, I don't even expect understanding at this point. You know, like whenever I talk to new people about trading, and I
Mm-hmm.
tell them, hey man, you know, you're gonna have to give up some stuff. They all ask me why, and I'm like, hey, you know, you'll figure it out. Like, trust
Yeah.
me, you'll need to do it, but I can't explain to you a reasoning why, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody's why is always going to be a little different. Nobody says that forex traders can't drink or forex traders can't do certain things.
Yeah.
But when you start to change as a person, you're going to put down whatever vices that you feel like you have. For some people, it's drinking. For other people, it might be going to the club. For other people, it might be, I mean, it might be hanging out with certain people. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever that vice is, Forex will require you to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And you have to morph into whatever person, you know, maybe that person meditates every day. Maybe that person does yoga. Maybe that person, you know, has a strict regimen. They go to bed, they get up and they do a certain thing. I don't know what that looks like for you as an individual, but it's not me to tell you, hey man, you got to do this, you got to do that. I would
Mm-hmm.
just tell you, you know, do whatever you have to do to become the person you need to be. It's well worth it. I know that piece. I know it's worth changing to get to the bag. Trust me.
Yep. Yep, yep.
I don't miss the old dude at all. I miss some of the things that I used to do, like go out. When I say go out, like go anywhere. I go to Walmart and come back now. But it just I don't have those same desires. I don't desire the same thing that I did,
Yeah.
before I started this journey.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
Can you imagine dating somebody who doesn't trade, Kim?
It didn't work out. It didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It didn't work out because
I
when
can't imagine.
he started stressing me out, and then I started losing my trades.
Yeah, they gotta go. They gotta go.
It's
Yeah,
gotta
because
go.
it's always them. It's always them anyway. It's them first.
Absolutely. And got rid of his ass in June.
Mm-hmm. Not work out. Ask Bob.
I just told my wife. I just told my wife, leave me alone. I'm on a call. I'm learning.
Don't get kicked out. Terry, don't get kicked out of the house now.
Yeah, don't get kicked out.
Guess what? If that's what it takes, I'm willing to lose it all. I'm tired of that.
Hey, yeah, I'm glad I went married when I started trading. But your wife really got to be understanding because, man, like, whew.
Terry, do you work another job?
Yeah, I operate heavy equipment.
Okay. Okay, so you might not get kicked out yet.
I don't know, but we doing real estate as well right now, and she keeps trying to push me. But when you gonna get ready to buy a house? I said, as soon as I start becoming a successful trader. Until then, leave me the hell alone. If it takes another 3 years.
Oh,
Terry, don't get kicked out, okay?
you're lying. Don't get kicked out, bro.
Terry.
I go back to my mom's house for a little bit. Well,
Terry, don't get kicked out. Oh, Terry is funny.
Hey, hey, see, I know I see somebody who should be on this call. They ain't on the call.
Summer and Kai and Terry, you see I marked up the stacks, right? Where you would have gotten in if you had stacked this move up. Once price broke, came back to the order block. Price broke, pull back, gave an order block, pull back into the order block. Price broke here, it didn't pull back. You wouldn't have gotten into that one. But price broke structure here, pulled back. You see the wicks, gave an order block, and then you could have taken it. So that would have been we were talking about 461, 345, 262, and 66. That would have been your stack. That would have been your stack right there. They were trying to figure out how to stack the trades, Ty. Like once you get into where price is going to like these highs.
All you gotta do is look for breaks of structure. Breaks of structure, then anticipate the pullback.
Once you got a break of structure, like you had this break here, right here, this candle.
You gotta find the imbalance. Where's the imbalance?
Order block. It was an order block.
But the imbalance is in that second candle. See the imbalance in the second candle?
Oops, hold on. Oh shoot. Hold on. Wait a minute. This one.
So go to the left.
So you're saying
no, I'm saying that imbalance in you see the imbalance to the left? Keep going to the left. You're going to the right. To the left, keep going to the left.
Right here. You're talking about this one right here?
Right. So go up to the third candle. Third candle. That candle has the imbalance. So you got that order block and it pushed up and you broke structure.
So you had this. No, see,
Yeah.
I would have gotten in at this candle
Well,
because once this gave me the order block, especially at this.
I'm not disputing it. I'm not disputing it. But what I'm telling you is, if you squeeze this in, squeeze it in. Keep squeezing because I want to see where we break the structure. Okay.
Right here.
Order block. We broke that structure right there. Now, is there any imbalance? Where's the imbalance? After that structure.
I see it. I see it.
Now, are you saying
what I would have done?
you're talking about
two
right?
candles up. Go. I'm telling. Go 2 candles
You're
up.
you're talking about from here.
No.
Go up.
The other one. Go up one more.
Go up one more.
That candle right there is an imbalance.
And then it
Oh,
came back in it.
oh, you're saying
Now,
for this.
Yeah.
now when price starts to turn around, you find your imbalance. It's right there. That's where you take your trade. That's where you can stack your trade to go to the next level.
Oh, okay. But what if it only fills 50% of it?
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's listen, ICT will tell you you should enter at the beginning, at the opening of that imbalance. So how you do it is on you. Right? But what I would tell you is you're not going to get the best risk reward out of this particular imbalance field, but that's a stacked position. Now, when you break structure, the next break of structure.
So I wouldn't have gotten in here, right? But I would have gotten in here.
Where?
Once it created that order block, that's where I would have gotten in.
Okay, that's cool. Either way, you're fine. I mean, but I'm just showing you what to look for. The next high. You see what? Now go to the next high.
So the next high.
Well, not that high.
Go down too.
Oh, so you're talking about
right there.
This break.
The imbalance right there.
Yeah.
Price comes right down there to it. There's another position. Every time you break a high and you have an imbalance, you should look for your entry for the next stack.
Okay. So that I guess you could have added that stack, right? If you had the break low and then to the okay, so then add an extra 225 pips.
You'd have been in the money. I mean, you can do that. You can do it until the cows come home, but this is what I would tell you. If you're trading a funded account, I would just keep it to no more than 3 entries. Two are plenty, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking for a 100, 200 pip move, you'll make 10% with 2 entries. If you're trading a personal account, stack away. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get penalized if you go further in the drawdown than 5%. If you're doing it properly, you shouldn't go in a drawdown for 5% because you're moving the other positions to break even, and then you're moving them up as you add positions.
Yeah. Yeah, because on a funded account, because this could have definitely pulled back some more, you know what I'm saying? At some point could have pulled
right
back.
But you have to that's why you got to keep moving your stop loss up if you're gonna be a stacker.
Yeah.
To me, stacking is kind of like hedging because you're probably not going to do it perfectly the first time you do it.
Yeah. I know I do.
Well, I mean, as long as it doesn't draw you all the way down, then you should be good though.
Yep. All right. Y'all want to see anything else? That was it.
I'm good.
This is
UJ
great.
and EU. That's all I'm looking for.
Okay. he gonna be in EU at 3 minutes after 6.
Oh, UJ 3 minutes after 6.
UJ,
You
yeah,
know,
you'll be UJ 3 minutes after 6.
Can't even do it.
I might even trade UJ myself.
Well, I'm already in, so hopefully it goes our way.
You in
No,
for the
it's going. It's going. It's
you're in
going
for the short?
for the sale.
Yeah, I'm in for the sale.
Okay.
Once it started breaking these lows, this impulse move, it's selling. It's selling. But we'll see what Sunday, Monday open give us. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe Todd will be right, and maybe this will go down before.
Maybe I'm real. Hey man,
Maybe Todd will be right, and it will go down here, and then boom.
yeah, I mean that's what I'm gonna look for.
Maybe we'll get a strong impulse move like this one.
Hey, even if it don't go down, that's what I'm anticipating.
For the buy. You anticipating the buy, but
But I sell it first. You know, I trade it both ways. But yeah, I'm definitely looking for longs next week. But
hold on.
it's gonna sell first before it buys.
No, I agree on that. That I agree on. Now I would like to see it break with this trend line.
Oh my God, you and your trend.
See it break this trend line. I want to see it break. Let's see. Like even for GJ, because I'm actually I'm in this GJ sale already. Once this started, once this gave me this impulse move, because I had a key level up here, right? Like I had a key level up here. And then once it gave me this right here, this is where I got in, right here, up here.
Hey Kim, did y'all talk about oil?
No, we didn't talk about oil.
Uh,
Ooh,
I would strongly
what
suggest
in
you get
the
it.
world?
I would strongly suggest that you buy that oil, man. You can see the structure right here that thing going up.
Well, I see the higher lows, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about forever though. For
Oh,
on
you
the
mean
higher time frame.
on the big
Yeah, like this is what we were waiting for.
Damn.
let's see.
Look at that thing.
So this is definitely, and I'm just going through the motions. Key level, right?
Yep. 2 weeks ago, it gave you an inside bar.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look at this inside bar.
And then
Right
we
here?
then we swept the lows and it was on and pop.
And then it's up. Okay.
So
Okay. So now if I go to the 4-hour, okay.
see the
So
imbalance, but it hit the imbalance come. I was in that cycle.
Perfect.
right here.
Yep. Now you know I had been buying it for the last month and a half. So I had a couple of hedges that I had to get rid of.
And this got a little inverted head and shoulders right here.
Yeah, see? And y'all know we going high. We going higher.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That thing gonna be cooking.
And then if I fib, let's fib for confluence, it's pulled back to the 78.
Man.
So we're looking at it at least going up to this high for now.
Yeah, y'all thought I was smoking crack. I told you it was going up there.
Some days I do think you.
Going
Some
way
days,
up there.
dude,
If
I
you
do
look
be
at
thinking.
if you look at the 3 month chart, then you start smoking that crack too.
Ooh, some days I do believe.
Look at that 3 month. Look at that 3 month, Kim.
Ooh, hold on. Let me go to the 3
I
month.
know you like, I'll look that high, man. I'll look that high up.
Let's go to the 3 month.
That's beauteous. Bullish order block. Tap in. Rise and shine, girl. Rise and shine. If that
Let's
girl
see.
rises to the top, that's 92.
So it tapped into.
Yeah.
So if I fib the 3 month, so it's
Man, it's $100 and some dollars. And I'm going that hey, that's what I'm holding it to, $100 and some dollars. I think it's gonna be about 104.
I would mark up my zone here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kim, don't worry, when y'all paying like $15 a gallon, just know just know that I'm getting paid off all that. And I begged you to get paid off of it too. But you told me a 3 month chart was just too high.
Hey, so
You said you
making
said
up.
that's way too high for you. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, making up stuff. Maybe I'll get in right here. Maybe I'll get in right there.
Hey, you bet, get in, girl. You bet, get in. Oil is one of them things. You don't need a bunch of them contracts. You get a few contracts, and it can do wonders for you.
Mm-mm.
Contracts turn into big girls, in a couple of pips.
Yeah, maybe I'll get into that right there. Actually, this would be the high, but this is where I would be looking for it to really come right there before it
Before
pulled
it
back.
bounces. Well, yeah, before it pulls back. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Because then there's this order block right here.
All I'm
It's
saying is
smooth.
put you some skin in the game now before it go up there.
Mm-hmm. Might get in right here. I might get in right here. Mm-hmm. I might just do that. I might just do that. But Todd, when you ready for me to teach you how to trade from
You know what? Trades on his own.
when you ready for me to teach you how to trade from zone to zone, let me know, okay?
But I know I send all the new people to you. They learn the trade zone to zone before they graduate to the smart money concepts.
No, I'm telling you, zone to zone has been the move for me.
Hey, if as long as it makes sense to
Even
do.
if it's on a weekly, I do the daily because I don't have the patience to wait for. But even the weekly, monthly, like it's the same. It's the same.
I agree. I think we see the
It's all
same.
the
I think
same.
we see the same thing. I mean, you might be a little bit slower to see the move, but hey, you
No,
eventually.
no, no, no. No, when it get to my zone, mm-mm. Mm-mm.
By the time they get to your zone, I have it already teed up.
Mm-mm. Let me see how
Hey,
many pips.
well,
Yeah.
listen. Remember I told you about GJ? You're like, I don't know about that. I'm like, I'm telling you,
Woo, 2,300 pips. No, let me tell you, Todd, it clicked for me because I tell you this all the time. And I don't like to tell you this all the time, but it clicked for me when you started doing the framing the market.
Well, I'm with you. Yeah,
Like from an
I,
order
I,
block to an order block. I'm
I
telling you
agree.
that.
I mean, I think that's very important. It's just, um, hey, when you do that for so long, or
I know.
we already talked about that, but it's really hard, when there's no when you don't see the growth. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get it.
Anyway, and that's really when it goes where when it comes into people needing to either crap or get off the pot, like make the changes, or just, it's nothing wrong with working in corporate. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's people that do that their entire lives. I mean, it's the exact thing that I was doing before I discovered this.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, here go inside bar. Like this.
No, they know inside. Well, I guess it's an inside bar going up, but it's not at a level of resistance.
Now that's true. Because this could come back down here and then. Mm-hmm.
Anna says she missed the zone. Yeah.
Who?
Okay. No, you didn't, Anna. She's still on zone.
We are still on.
Kim,
Uh-huh.
could you go back to GJ?
Yep. Yep.
So you say you got in, right?
For the
Why
for the
didn't-
sale.
Mhm.
Hey, Anna.
Hey, hey.
We have a guest. We have a guest today.
Oh, nice.
It ain't nobody tired.
Who's the guest?
Huh?
I'm the guest.
Yeah, you the guest. You the
Yeah,
guest.
that's,
You wait a minute. What were you asking me?
Why wouldn't you wait until it broke the low before you get in?
For the sale?
Mm-hmm.
You mean break this low?
No, that's the weekly.
Oh, wait a minute. What we on? What we on? What we talking about?
The 1 hour. You were on the 1
An
hour.
hour? Oh. So, one, because it is at my key level, right? It's at my key level, and then it gave me a bearish shorter block. That's the only reason I got in. Like, really? You definitely need for it to break the low?
I thought it did break the low.
Well, per pod, it broke the low because of the wick. You know,
Oh.
I like to see the closed body.
So that's not a break of the low.
That is a
Hey,
wick.
Nate,
That is a
is it-
wick past the low.
Right? Okay. I guess on the 1 hour time frame, it's a wick. On the 5 minute time frame, it's probably a
But
couple.
I'm never going to the 5 minute. I ain't going down there. I get what you're saying, but I want to see it on the time that I'm watching, which is the 1 hour.
Oh, you want to see the break on the? Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's about like I used to know some people that say they used to want to see their steak breathing.
What?
Like they wanted their steak so rare they wanted to see it breathing. I was like, hey man, I like my steak cooked. You like yours rare? It is what it is.
That's just confirmation for me. I like to.
Hey, to me the confirmation was that pullback. I mean, you
What,
could
this
have
right here?
that break. Yeah, pivot.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
No, so no,
Right.
I did mention earlier that I did get in here, right? So, but this right here gave me confirmation that I'm in the right trade.
Well, I think that pullback, I mean, it
So
broke.
this pullback,
It broke structure and pulled all the way back, bro. Like that trade right there, it's not going to get any better.
I get it, but sometimes, sometimes I just don't
Hey,
see it.
sometimes people don't want to get they don't want to get paid like that. I get it.
So,
Hey, who am I? Who
are
am I
you
to try to? I'm not trying to get you your money. You know, who am I to get you your money like that? You know.
So now at the 1 hour, come market open, you can get in on this pullback for the sell down. Let's just say that.
3 minutes after this market open.
Oh Lord. Not whole 3 minutes. Once the spread goes down, once the spread goes down.
He said the only spread he knows is a mayonnaise sandwich spread.
My gosh. He gonna lose all his money.
He ain't worried about no spread. If the trade is right, the spread pay for itself, girl.
All his money come market open.
I'm gonna use proper risk management. Small with a small one and then get in with a big one.
Oh, that was UJ that had. Oh yeah, no, it was UJ that had the clear breaker structure.
Yeah, UJ ready. UJ ready.
Yeah, UJ is ready.
I mean, you know, it don't
even,
get no.
Even right here, like this pushed up, right? Broke this, and then came and violated this order block. Gave an impulse move to the downside.
Right back into the imbalance.
It came
that's why I say it's ready.
And gave you a bearish order block. And they said if you don't get in now, you're not ready to trade. You're not really a trader. That's what it said.
Well, thank you, Ty, because I was ready.
Hey, it said, man, if you don't want this entry, you're not a trader.
So the point of the matter is when it's in your POI, you want it to be in your POI. Your point of interest, your level of support and resistance, or your level of supply and demand. Right?
But to the left, wouldn't that be my support? Where is that right now?
Yeah. Wait a minute. To this, you talking about over here?
No, right there to the left, right there. Where is that?
Yeah, it came and tapped into a where's my thingamajiggy? That's weird.
I know it's so many drawings on the chart that
shush it.
You can't see. You can't even see straight.
It came and tapped into, and I think it might have went, yeah. It didn't go over this high. An order block, right? In your level of support resistance. And how do we even get to all this? Oh, we were talking about how far I was going to go. That's why. Yeah, pull back and then buy up to this zone here. Yeah. Alicia, you missed, I don't know if you missed it, but you know I'm going to be teaching Ty how to trade higher time frame levels of support resistance.
Hey,
he said he was
going to teach me how to use the inside bar. That, you know,
he
said he was the inside bar, I'm good.
He was going to teach me. I mean, he was going to pay me.
I'm trying to learn how to use the inside bar. The entry technique. Inside bar entry technique.
Wow. Well, he got inside bar right here. That means it's going up some more and then coming back.
Where's the inside bar?
Right here.
Wait, but it already went up. The last two candles is a break instruction to the downside.
Yeah, that's true. As an order block.
Oh, that's what you call the order block? I thought you only use support resistance. I didn't know you knew what the order blocks were. I was trying to break it down.
Start with me.
Good.
That's an order block, a clear order block.
That's what that is. That's what that. Yeah, use that thing then. Use that order block. You can do what it do.
This is why Terry's getting in at the market open because it's right here at the order block.
You better believe it.
It'll pull up a little bit and then sit down.
You better believe it.
Hey Terry, you know there's another secret that they say on Sunday. If you get in at the start, you can use a lot size so big.
Terry, they did. Don't do this.
Now, I ain't about to do all that, man.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you get into the Wicks, man. You can make it dance, boy. Fans will make her dance. Fans will make her dance. Oh my God! Don't do that, Terry.
You tired Terry already about to get kicked out.
No, I'm gonna start small. I'm gonna start small.
Hey, I can see Terry now and try to explain to his old lady what happened when it happened.
On the curb trying to trade and get his money back.
Hey, Terry on Skid Row out there, man. Hey, what happened, man? Todd told you a big lot size.
Terry, call Todd whenever you're on the side of the road, okay? You can call, you can call people on Discord. He might not try to give you his number. You can call him on Discord.
I guess you can't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, that's all we have, y'all. This was an entertaining beginner session.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
I'm beginning to understand how you trade zone to zone.
Huh?
I said I'm beginning to understand how you trade in zone to zone.
Mm-hmm. I know you like it. I know you'll be trading.
We didn't say I liked it. We just said I understand.
I know you'll be trading zone to zone soon.
No, I'm not trading zone to zone, Kevin.
I know.
I put my trade in and I put my take front.
Soon as you tell me you got, this is where it's coming right here.
Who have time to come to the charts every 2 hours to check on the trade?
Huh?
Who have time to come to the charts every 2 hours to look at a trade?
I don't come to the charts every 2 hours. I set my alerts.
Well, if you're trading zone to zone, I mean, you're on the charts a lot more than me.
No, once I set my zone, I just let it go. You let it go to the next zone.
Well, but how long does it take to get to the next zone? I mean, sometimes it'll take a couple hours.
It may take a few days.
So you're taking a trade from a 1 hour chart and trading to the
next zone.
Or the zone on what level though?
I mark up the daily levels, and then some days I'm slowly trying to get away from the 4 hour and just do the dailies. But I only I don't mark up 1 hour. I don't mark up like this right here. I'm marking it up right here because that's where I think price is coming back to. But but if I'm just marking up the daily.
Yeah, maybe it works good on that higher time frame.
Yeah. So like here's a level here. And if price breaks up here, then I just go to the next clear. Like it has to be a clear zone. Like if I got to squint my eyes
I'll be squinting trying to find these zones because hey, that used to be a problem for me in Ruby's class. Like, God,
there you go, right there. That's a clear zone right there.
So it's right in the imbalance. And there's the imbalance right at the top.
And tell them again, Terry. Tell them again. So from there to there, it's
I mean, I see the imbalance. So that's what I would tend to gravitate to.
But I just mark up the swing, like the pivot point, like the swing highs, swing lows, like the pivot point. So from here to here, I'm slowly trying to get away from the 4 hour. But if I want to, if I'm trying to just get something in for the day, then it's gonna be on the
why would you get something in for the day if that's not your trading style?
because I just want to. So instead of from
You
here,
just want to FOMO in and
so
out of
instead of from here to here, I'm at least getting 200 pips for the day. Like this might take me a day or two, but this might take a week or two. Maybe.
Maybe I'll try to pay more attention to that.
Try to take what?
I said I'll try to pay more attention to it.
Okay. Whenever you want a one-on-one session, I got you.
Well, I thought that's what this was.
I said one-on-one session. I got you.
But I thought that's what we was having now as a one-on-one.
No, this
With an occasional sidebar. I thought this was one-on-one with an occasional
this is
sidebar.
the beginner session.
No.
Yeah, this is the beginner session.
I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner in
there's your inside bar at the zone. You see that? You see that?
Yeah, I'm the one that told you about that. Oh, that's rich right there. Yeah, I see that. I'm glad you see it. Now you can start using it.
And then you can just get in once the candle closes.
Yeah,
and
you could have. And how much money would you have made if you had just hopped in there right there?
Take it to the next zone.
You have to wait for nothing else. I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'm gonna make a trade. Oh, that is funny, man.
Take it to the next zone, buddy.
I'm gonna have to watch some YouTubes on that.
Hey, now y'all see the inside, but the inside bar.
Yeah, that look beautiful.
You see it, Terry? See, now I'm seeing it. Now I can.
It's a bunch of it.
Now I can spot it, right?
Yeah, and it look good. What I'm saying too.
The inside bar make you rich. You know what I'm saying?
So once this came down and gave us a little inside bar,
you could have been in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Who said these old dudes weren't worth nothing, boy? They done took their ball and went to Malaysia on us, man. They done took all their knowledge and went. You know, if it wasn't for somebody to go interview them old dudes, we wouldn't even know about the inside ball.
But now we know.
Man.
Now we know.
White dudes be talking about them inside bars as support or resistance. I'm like, what?
I see it now. I see it now. Inside.
Go back to you, Jay, on that 1 hour and let me see if I see that inside ball.
It was right. It was right. Wait a minute, hold on. Where was it? Was it this one? No.
No, you got to go back to the bottom. That's
to the bottom. Oh, you mean from down here?
No, I'm saying, look.
No, he talking about
it. We could get a confirmation on that sale for sure.
Well, I mean, the sale, you either gonna see an inside bar at the top, which
it's right here.
No, go to the very top is the inside bar.
Right.
The green candle with the wick, and the red candle next to it is the inside bar.
Right, you talking about this one right here?
It didn't break the high. It was within that candle. That's how you know it's gonna sell. That's the inside bar.
See, I don't see, but this is more like an order block to me.
But it is an order block, yeah. But the trend was an uptrend.
Mm-hmm.
So did that candle break the high?
No.
It was done. So you would have got
would this one be considered an inside bar?
That's definitely an inside bar, but you would have got ran. You would have got your cookies took that big candle.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it didn't. Well, not really because it didn't break a low for me. Like I still need to see.
No, they don't worry about it breaking lows. They get in on the next candle. So they lost that trade. Their stop loss would have been somewhere right above that high, and they would have got ran. I mean, that's gonna happen sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna get liquidated. You're gonna lose trades.
And I'm sure if I look at this really, the
But yeah, if you look at a higher time frame, you're probably always going to be in the know. But this would have been a bad trade setup anyway, because it's news. Like this is a news week.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean you're always going to lose some trades.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't, there's no way to avoid um getting whooped every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is when you're in an uptrend and that inside bar hits you, you can go the opposite direction. And when I look at it from my eye test, I see it. Just think, if you weren't trading smart money or whatever you're trading, support and resistance, price, you see how price broke down lower in that big red candle?
This one right here.
Yeah. Now it came back up. But
yeah, see, that's what I like to see. I like to see this.
cool. But so now price pushes back up those two green candles.
Yeah.
After the two green candles, you get an inside bar.
After the two green this one right here.
Yeah. And it's at your zone where you would expect for it to turn around the way you did. So you get the inside bar, and you could have got in on the next candle, right? And then you get the bearish order block, so it's going to sell.
Okay.
I still prefer the smart money concepts because ICT said you break structure.
Pull back in the imbalance.
Go back into the imbalance, and I'm sure you can drop down like to the 15-minute. You can probably have a better picture of it, but it is what it is.
See, and this is why I said I was thinking price is going to pull up just a little more. But isn't that where my remember, Terry, I said the imbalance was, there was some imbalance between
just a little bit. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it doesn't have to close all the way.
No, I know that, but I'm saying, but when I go down to the 30-minute and I see this order block, like I feel like price is going to come wick up here and then drop.
I mean, it could do that too. Or maybe it'll drop first and then we'll get some news later on in the weekend to wick up there.
To wick, yeah.
But my thing is, since price is going to go higher anyway, it could just not even worry about that and then just feel it as price pushes.
Yeah.
When it comes back up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, if nothing else, we got our buyers for you, Jim, next week.
We do. We ain't even waiting for market Sunday, Monday open. All right, y'all. I learned something new on the beginners training. Beginners.
I learned to buy that oil. Buy.
Yeah. I'm getting in right here.
Text me when you get in, Kev.
Okay.
So I can get like seven more orders.
Yeah.
Hey.
You got jokes. You got jokes.
I'm dead serious though.
No, you trying to be funny because you're trying to say I get in late.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. But when you get in, I know it's gonna be a safe position. So I'm gonna add to it,
That's where I'm taking it. That's where I'm taking it.
I need to hurry up and get profitable so we can go to Mozambique.
Let's go.
Mozambique.
I'm ready. Maybe I'll take it here. That'll be my first. I don't want to be greedy. All right, well, I'm gonna get in oil. Terry's gonna be in UJ.
For sure.
Kai is no, who is it? Kai or Summer that's already in UJ?
It's Kai. I'm already in, child.
Yep. Tisha.
I traded NJ this week and GJ.
NJ and GJ.
Yeah.
Who
NJ
was
was buying.
NJ sure was buying. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
See what
all the NPYs was buying?
the weekly. Oh, because it was a it pulled back and started buying. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did it pull back to the
So I'm still gonna trade NJ next week.
618? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's been bullish.
So you saying it's gonna sell first and then buy up? That's what you're saying?
No, I think this is gonna keep going.
It is. It's gonna pull back first, though.
I don't even think it's gonna pull back because of the way the candle is.
Oh, okay.
It's an outside candle. Not inside.
Oh my God, yeah. Y'all see, I got to deal with.
No. Now I've been saying this forever. Whenever like the candles, the wick and the candle close is at the same is
At
the
the same spot.
It usually keeps going.
So go down to the daily. Let's see what the daily look like.
Let's go down to the daily.
You see that imbalance? I like that imbalance. It's gonna pull back.
Okay. I see it. I see you. I see you. I see you.
So listen, this is what I'm saying. We broke that high, right? We broke. Didn't we break the high right there?
By your standards, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we-
I definitely would like to see it pull back in that imbalance before it goes higher.
okay. But how many pips is that? Like
I don't know. 60,
30 pips?
is it 30? Go to the middle.
Between 30 and 70 pips.
Yeah, so it'll probably go 70 pips. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be that's a nice setup that you can go big or go home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you're sitting there waiting on it.
And then you taking it to these highs.
Taking it to yep.
100 pips. 100 plus pips. Like if 100, yeah, 100 plus.
Yeah, but if your entry is down at the bottom of that imbalance instead of you got it at the top of the imbalance, it's probably better than 100.
But it might just do half.
Okay, but I like to at least look.
Price action, there's a wick right here. It might come back to this wick.
So what is it? How many pips is that?
And we're talking 161 pips. From where it is now to this wick, about 40 pips, which is about half of the imbalance. Mm-hmm.
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Now see that one, I would just wait for the buy.
See, it ain't as attractive as the other one, huh?
Nowhere near.
Mm-hmm. So then you can just set a limit right here. Put your stop loss below. Yep. Okay. NZDJPY. Who said they took that? That and GJ. Yep. So price is either going to pull. I think it's going to pull back first, but Or it might just tap into this imbalance. And then sell down. Break these highs and then sell.
Yeah, maybe, especially if it happens during the dead period.
During the who?
During the hour that we can't trade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. All right, y'all.
All right. Good night.
Same time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.